And the guy's like, yo, man, it's not worth it, man. It's nothing, nothing to go to jail over. I'm like, yeah, for sure. And as soon as we like get in line next to each other, I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And he like said something, and I like scream spaz. And like, cause when you're in a line that like snakes from here, it goes like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So he was on one side of the divider, I was on the other side, and I like leaned over. I was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I like blacked out because he said something to me, because I was like, dude, could you for real like chill the fuck out?
Yeah.
And then he said something to me, and I just blacked out. And I was like, and I leaned over the thing. I was like, I'll fuck you up right now. And he just was like, what the fuck? Because then he put it to. I was in Turks and Caicos. Somehow my lips got fucking scorched. I'd wake up in the morning and my lips felt like they were like a water balloon about to break. They were just. It was crazy. I still have water in my ear. Dude, we go down.
You just got back?
I got back like 2 days ago. Oh, dude, it's actually, it was very sick. It's one of those places, unfortunately, that doesn't produce like anything really. Like the Dominican Republic has to import everything, which kind of sucks. When you go to an island, you want the fresh fruit. But they would joke about it though. They'd be like, fresh from Walmart. Kind of funny. But dude, we went out snorkeling, which I think might be my new passion. I think I love snorkeling now, man.
I'm too scared to snorkel.
Dude, well, this is gonna fuck you up.
Did you go like deep, or you were still like when you snorkel?
Not scuba. Well, snorkeling you can go under. If you like, you just fucking hold the thing, trying to say the thing I'll say is you stick your tongue in the hole. You just kind of block it. I was gonna say you plug the hole. You gotta plug the hole with your tongue, and then you can go down, and then you come up and just go, and then it just goes, whoosh, and the water just flies on the top. My dad showed me how to do that when I was little, and I was so stoked to like show Maya how to do that. Dude, we go on a boat and we went snorkeling, and right before we jump in, I have Maya, Chloe, they have like little life jackets. So I jump in, the guy was like, oh yeah, there's some baby sharks in there. And I'm like sick, thinking there's gonna be like these teeny tiny baby sharks.
Yeah.
Dude, I get in the water, there's like I'm not exaggerating, there was like 5.5 foot sharks swimming around. They were like probably 50, 60 feet away.
Yeah, fuck that though.
But then like they started coming over, and like I'm like floating on the surface, and the water's probably 40 feet deep. At one point, they were right underneath me. And I'm looking down, I'm like, dude, I like spaz and like put the kids out of the water. And he's like, oh man, you'll be fine, just don't touch them. I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking come anywhere near these.
Yeah, I would not go in the water.
And I like little kids. I'm like, these guys look. Dude, the fucking fear was like so intense. Because you're in there, and there was like one there, one there, one there. And I'm just kind of looking around like, where's that motherfucker? And they start kind of like coming near you. And it's like not, again, I'm not stealing shark valor, but they would come closer to you.
I wouldn't even go close to that water.
Well, I pulled them out. I put them out. And then I like kind of like chilled for a second and went back in and kind of investigated. And then they started to go away. So I brought them back in. They could like see the sharks from afar. But I was kind of like, bro, like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, I would never do that.
That sounds like some shit that has accidents constantly.
Dude,
but I guess
this guy was like, oh, dude, I'm telling you, you have nothing to worry about, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, man. And then like later that night, the snorkeling was sick, and we went to Iguana Island, dude. I mean, the most iguanas I've ever seen. It was fucking awesome. I got charged by 2 iguanas. They charge you, dude. In the wild, they like run up at you and bucket you. It's crazy.
What happens if you stand your ground?
I stood my ground. Yeah. Best believe it, dude. They stop. They don't run away. They just look at you like, what the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want, dude?
Iguana.
I had a couple of standoffs with iguanas, but yeah, dude, it was. And then later that night, so we get back from all that, and we went to like an outdoor, like, when they like sell shit like purses and like got a big ass conch shell. I know how to make the conch noise now. It's harder than you think, dude.
That's the one that you always see in like the movie.
Yeah. So we bought one of those off a guy, and the dude was like, he had a missing arm, and he goes, check this out. And he lifted up his shirt, huge shark bite scar, and a missing arm. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Yeah. This guy earlier today was like, oh, don't worry about it, dude. This other guy's like, yeah, I lost my arm to a shark. I have a huge fucking, literally a bite mark in his body.
That's crazy.
This guy could have got my fucking cheering eaten up in the ocean.
I wonder if he like, because
too scared.
Is there like a thing where over there they just like another shark bite, sweep it under the rug? Like if he just is kind of,
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's like, and I get what the guy was saying. He was like, oh, he knows. He scuba dives. He does all this shit. He's like, oh, they won't bother you. So I'm guessing he's like kind of right.
Yeah.
But also it's like, bro, they were like, that's the closest. Imagine if a shark was 40 feet beneath you and you just watched it swimming around. Dude, it was sizable, dude.
Yeah, no, that's.
And if that's a baby, it's like, how big do the parents get? And he was saying they get like 13 feet. And I'm like, well, are they anywhere near you?
Yeah,
like,
they got him.
I mean, it was everything I wanted. It was so
The pool
fun.
bar is awesome.
Oh my God, dude. Every day I would just kind of crush like these 5 milligram edibles. I had these little mints that, sorry to the Turks and Caicos authorities, I did smuggle them into your country. And
they're going to be so mad at you, dude.
They're going to be
you smuggle drugs, you tip their sir.
Come get me, bro.
Breaking all the rules.
Come get me, bro.
You fed the gas.
You go back in a year, they're like, we heard what you did.
We know what you did, man. No, they're chill. They didn't give a fuck. But apparently it's like you can't have like CBD. You can't have anything there, they say. I don't know if that's just to kind of like jam you up, but I'm not going to get into it. They didn't really check anything, thank God. But
it's not an island vibe.
It's kind of lame. They're like that against the fucking ganj. But they also, again, I'm not telling anyone to bring weed into Turks and Caicos, but it's pretty fucking easy if you really want to.
But they have no idea what it is. Certain people.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my shit was just they were mints. So I had these little mints. I had whatever. I had the cans switched up. It's just simple. Op,
you wouldn't bring flour in there, would you? That seems terrifying.
I would be too scared.
I'd be shook.
There was some flour there, but I won't get into it.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Maya had it in her bag.
I tossed it in the frozen suitcase. Ma, you smoking weed again? God damn it!
I told you to knock it off,
dude. But yeah, it was sick, man. I would just crush these little 5 milligram mint edibles.
That's nice.
Smoke stogies all day and just every meal just pound like pina coladas. It was literally, I was absolutely in heaven.
Hell yeah.
Until I got back and I had a for real. It was just, I haven't spazzed this hard in public in a long time, but I almost got in a fight with an African dude in customs on the way back. And he was we were both fellow travelers. He wasn't working there. We were like, you know when you're traveling and like, so like when you go through customs, you gotta like, you go through customs coming off the flight, and then you gotta reclaim your luggage and then put your luggage back through the TSA security. It's fucking so annoying.
I didn't know that.
But so we do that. So we're like, I'm with Brittany, we're all like kind of broken up. It's like Brittany and Chloe's in the stroller. I have Maya with me. And I'm like, I have like a ton of suitcases I'm trying to bring up, and this like African dude, he was like old too. The guy's probably in his 50s. Like cuts in between us and then starts like pressuring, like kind of like push in front of Brittany. And she's obviously not for that kind of stuff. She turns around like, bro, like, what are you doing? I'm like, whatever, man, it's fine. We get our bags on. Yeah. I'm like, that shit's so fucking annoying. Then we get, the line was just like, we put your bags in a little machine, and then you got to go to another line to get through like some other fucking TSA bullshit. And the guy like, so we're standing there, and I'm like behind Brittany, and the guy starts doing this like side assault where he's trying to, cause there wasn't like a demarked line. It was just like a mob of people like slowly funneling into like a 1-person line. So he starts doing that shit where he's like oozing past her, and he bumps the stroller. And Brittany's like, yo, sir, if you could not like bump into my kid again, you already did it back there. If you could not do that, that'd be great. And the dude was like, shut the fuck up. And he does this like African spaz. And it's like, and like Brittany was like, yeah, I guess like, you know, if you're from Africa, like some lady starts mouthing off, I could see him just fucking.
He's short-circuited.
He fucking blew a lid, dude. I for real think, he was
waiting for you to grab her.
He didn't know we were together. I was like kind of a person behind her because I was like, you know.
He probably just thought it was a solo lady.
Thought it was a solo single mother. He's probably disgusted, bro.
Yeah.
So she was like, sir, and she obviously is no stranger for conflict. So she was just like, yo, sir, if you could not do that, that'd be great. You're literally bumping into my kid. And he was like, shut the fuck up, and he like just started spazzing out. And I'm like, yo, bro. And then like the guy, the TSA agent was like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? Relax. Like, what are you like? It's not worth it, man. Don't get, you know, he's like, go ahead, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man. But he's like, I'm a father. Oh, he starts spazzing out. So now I'm just sitting there, and the guy's like, yo, man, it's not worth it, man. It's nothing, nothing to go to jail over. I'm like, yeah, for sure. And as soon as we like get in line next to each other, I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And he like said something, and I like scream spaz. And like, because we're, when you're in a line that like snakes from here, it goes like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So he was on one side of the divider, I was on the other side, and I like leaned over. I was like, I'm going to fuck you up. I like blacked out because he said something to me, because I was like, dude, could you for real like chill the fuck out?
Yeah.
And then he said something to me, and I just blacked out. And I was like, and I leaned over the thing. I was like, I'll fuck you up right now. And he just was like, what the fuck? Because then he put it together. He's like, oh, I guess he didn't realize like we were together. And then
so he thought you were just out of nowhere, leaned over, and was like, I'll beat the shit out of you.
I'm like, dude, I'm flying with kids. I'm like whacked on caffeine. It was just this guy. And it was just like, bro, he caught the wrath, dude. It was, and I felt bad. I felt for real like embarrassed. I was like, oh fuck, that was kind of ugly. And then like there was like a black dude in front of him, American black dude, and then they were like close together, and the dude, like the other guy, looked back at me kind of like, yeah, like it's all good. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't. He's like, I don't know this fucking guy. And then I started thinking he might have been kind of slow. So I was like, bro, I think he might be kind of like autistic or something. Yeah. But then like I got it, and I was like, no, this guy's just a fucking dickhead. We for real almost fought in the airport. If he had like lunged forward, we would have fought.
Yeah, dude's like,
I was ready to go to jail. The guys, like, you don't want to go to jail. I'm like, yeah, you're right, dude, you're right. And I went up. I was like, fuck you, pussy. I'll fuck you up.
This was still in Turks and Caicos customs?
This was in Miami Airport.
Okay.
I was in Miami. You know how I get in the 305, bro. Bro, I for real, I haven't spazzed like that. It was bad. And then we all had to just all stand in line for like 30 minutes. We're like, it was bad. I apologize to the people in line at the Miami airport. It wasn't my best showing.
I feel like
the American black people in line were tickled about the whole thing. They got one dude just kept laughing every time he see me. He just started. We would like meet again in line. He'd be like bro, you look at this guy and be like, yo, fuck that guy. Yeah, it was bad. People had to be. People were kind of like giggling to themselves about it because we all had to stand together for literally 30 more minutes, and then me and him would come. We would like look at each other again across the divider because the lines would match up again. Yeah, and he'd be like, "So," he would start like saying something like, "Bro, it's fine, man. It's already squashed, bro. The beef squashed. Just let it go." He kind of bitched. I'm like, "You bitched out, man. It's fine."
I would. It's all right. Just beef's over. I won. Bro, I literally won. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, dude, just fucking get it over, bro. I basically beat your ass in the TSA. Dude. I'm very happy, honestly, though he didn't do anything because I would have went to jail.
Yeah,
if I get a certain level of angry, I'm not like a big badass. I'll literally black out and I just lose sense of everything going on. The guy could have like beat my ass.
How he was like big?
He was like a short African king. He was like a stocky,
stocky,
bald. He was also
through it.
Bit of an elder though. He was a bit of an elder, so
jeans, polo, sandals.
Pretty much, pretty much. Dude.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got a perfect mental image of this.
Yeah, but now that I think about it, you don't want to fight that guy though.
Exactly. I don't know. The guy could have fucking killed me. I don't know what the hell that guy. He could have hit me with some like African wrestling, dude.
Yeah.
So he could have
a little sand in your
eye. Yeah, he could have hooked my eye. But yeah, it was the closest I've come to fighting an old African man. Hopefully, that's the closest I ever come because it was just not a good look for anybody involved.
Yeah, but
especially over a glass barrier. He literally in front of the whole crowd was like, "Fuck you" to my wife, and I was like, "Bro, I can't let that ride, bro."
Yeah, especially with the kids there, like they can't have that memory.
Kids were there, bro. I was like, "Can't." It was just instinctual, dude. It was funny too for the guy to be like, "Yo, bro, for real, just let it go. Don't worry." I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I'm already over it." Just saying like, "Fuck you, pussy."
Like classic kid in high school. Like I don't even care anymore. I'm not care anymore. Then he just over them.
Yeah. He started it. I'm not even the one.
Yeah, dude. He did start it. And then we got out of line.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. It was bad. And then I like inched over to his side of the thing, and he kind of was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is this white man so mad at me right now?"
This Yakubian devil.
He just did nothing. In his mind, he did nothing wrong 5 minutes ago. He just put a woman in her place.
Yeah. He does that once a day. He tells a woman to shut the fuck up. At least.
Will you shut the fuck up? Yeah, I can't do his voice. I'm on island time right now.
He thought he was doing your job for you. He thought he was helping you.
He was
out.
like, "Don't raise your voice to me." He had a woman raising her voice to him in public, and he just fucking he snapped.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Bro, I just can't let it ride."
We should all have a little more of that in us.
Yeah, he's probably
just
like,
a woman raising her voice, spaz. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
This is what Lemaire was on the other day too.
Was he really?
No, we were talking about how we should. Never mind. We already covered it.
We covered the motherfucking bases.
Oh, very curious.
One of Lemaire's many hot takes, dude.
It was so funny.
It was actually very funny. His thing about how he loves. What did he say? He loves
loves video games and he breaks controllers all the time.
So it's like it makes sense.
If you love a woman, why wouldn't you? Funniest thing ever. Lemaire also was cracking me up the other day. Remember when he was like, "I don't want to be autistic. Everyone wants to be autistic, and I don't want to."